We're trying again. It's gonna work this time. Right, I have to open the window first. Oh, I'm so sorry to anybody watching this, because I know it's so not put together well at all. But this is kind of just how I vibe, and I'm new to this, so. Oh well. Channel. Just make sure that the music is at a good volume. Okay, can you hear me well? Yes, I believe so. Okay, maybe I'll turn up the microphone volume a bit. Okay, and my audio is sounding less crispy because I'm actually using my microphone. And the background music's at a good volume. Sick. Okay. Alright. Okay. Shit, it did it again. Why? Why does it do this to me? Okay, and then we have to... Boop! There we go. Yeah, that's right. Alright, sorry about the fucked up setup time and having to go live a second time for my audience of 0. This is Nightlight Writes Live, where I am working on writing a sleep aid piece, I guess. I guess it's kinda like ASMR, but yeah, it's about exploring this fantasy world that I'm building and just relaxing and enjoying the world as it's presented to you. No overarching plot or anything like that. The music playing is by Eric Matthias. I think I said that right. I have to check on his website how to pronounce his name again. But yes, his website is www.soundimage.com. All right, let's get to it. I have 50 minutes. One day I will schedule a longer writing session, but that day is not today. Alright, so last we left off, we named Miora, and oh, what do my comments say that I made over here? Okay. Alright. Okay. So these are my comments from yesterday where I left off, which were basically over here. I want to substitute nice to meet you with a more culturally substantial greeting for these people, because, like, you can say hello and goodbye, you know, but they have different connotations depending on the culture, you know, and they could mean like different things. Maybe like sunrise and sunset. No, because that doesn't mean a lot to these people. If they were if they were more of a desert people, then sunrise and sunset for hello and goodbye type of deal might make more sense. But maybe high tide? Yeah, okay. Because these are an ocean people that are inspired by a few different cultures, such as the different people from the Philippines, Samoan Islands, Hawaii, alongside with some cultural influences from Japan and my Just my own little tidbits put in there. Okay. Yeah. And then high tide can be a greeting because that's when the sea comes in and approaches the island, so it's coming to say hello. And then low tide can be goodbye because that's when the sea is pulling away. High tide, traveler. And then what we'll probably do is actually we'll make our own word for hello, which means high tide when translated over. So make own word for hello slash high tide that will be used in final draft. Boop. There we go. That is a nice thing about comments. Like, I know they're a thing in Word now, but when I was like a kid and stuff, I know that Word didn't have that, but Google Docs did. So like, and I've gotten used to using Google Docs from my time in high school because I'm like, why would I ever get Word? I can export this as a Word document from Google Docs, and Google Docs is free, whereas I have to pay for Microsoft. Which, like, absolutely not. I am poor. Okay. Why is this? No, I did not mean aisle like that. Shut up. Alright. High tide traveler, I am Miura. That's right. And then I believe I clarified towards the end of that stream, at least a little bit, maybe not as in depth as I should have. But people don't introduce themselves by saying my name is. They do it by saying I am and then their name because in this culture names are more representative of like the soul or like the aspects of who you are because it's chosen as you are an adult. Um so she's not called Miura, she is Miura. Okay, and now same struggle as yesterday, which is figuring out where to pick up. I don't remember horribly where I was going with this. Oh, now I do. I believe Miura was going to tell tell us, the traveler, a bit about Ashiri. High tide traveler. I'm Miura. Of clan. This is kind of where the Japanese aspect is introduced because I don't know how much like clans and stuff have played a role in like traditional Hawaiian or Philippine culture in terms of like family groups slash professions. But I do know it's a thing in Japan, or at least it was. May not be anymore. But now we have to. Sorry, I'm so sleepy. But yes, now we have to figure out what her clan name is. Clan. Alright. I suppose I can show this off. Because there was this, I watched this series of YouTube videos, and I took a bunch of notes on them that you can see here about how to make a conlang. And then here's me working on it with, like, charts and stuff. I write in glitter pen, so it's kind of hard to see it, but yeah, that's what I decided the different sounds are made in the language. I don't know why I decided that I would have rolled R's and rolled L's in this language, because I can't roll either of them. My tongue just does not do that. But I was like, no, yeah, totally, let's do it. Gnocchi. Yeah, yeah. We'll start with GN, which is sort of like gnocchi, so nya, nya, nya. No, not like that. And then nye, nye, nyo, you, nya, ni, 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 ni. This is such a hard sound for me to make. Nya. I think I like new, new. Not new, but new, new. That's right, I do have an S. Words can have S's. Maybe not starting off the word like that, but Sunya. Of Clan Sunya. I'm Yora of Clan Sunya. So, no, I didn't mean to spell whatever the fuck that is. So just to explain it a little bit, I guess it'd be, does this count as syntax? I don't know. But anyways, so U on its own is pronounced like oo, so su, and then GN together makes the nya sound like gnocchi, and then the U, if it were on its own, would just be oo, but it's UH, so it's an sound. So, I am Miora of Clan Sunya. Okay, hi Tide Traveler, I am Miora of Clan Sunya. Would it be correct to say you've never been to Ashiri before? Would it be correct to say you've never been to Ashiri before? Okay, so I'm debating whether to say You've never been anywhere before? Because I think it has a nice sound to it. However, it could sort of create an eerie vibe that I don't want to create. I want to relax people. And so if I'm like, you've never been anywhere before, it's like, oh Jesus. That's a bit scary. But what the fuck is happening? Okay. So I'm probably not gonna say that, but maybe like you've never been anywhere in Soyulu, let alone its capital. English is so fun because possessives don't work on pronouns. Well, they do, but you don't put an apostrophe there, because if you put an apostrophe on a pronoun next to an S, then it becomes an abbreviation instead of a possessive. You've never been anywhere in Soyulu, let alone its capital. I think this is the wrong capital. I think it's spelled with an O. Capital. Because I think that one means, yeah, that one means the place. The other one is money. Capital versus capital. Oh, okay. No, I did mean capital, I guess. What the fuck? Why do they mean the same thing? Whatever. Okay. You've never been anywhere in Soyulu, let alone its capital. It's as exciting as it is nerve-wracking. Oh my god, I have a follower? Thank you to my one follower. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Please say you're a real person and not a bot. It's nice to meet you, Miss Cosmic Bunny. That's such an adorable username. Yeah, well, welcome to my stream. I'm just, working on a writing piece because that I want to make a sleep aid and exploring, a world I'm building, basically. Yeah. Thank you for coming, and I hope you hang out and are entertained, if you want to be. Yeah, feel free to chat or ask any questions, whatever you want, or just use me as background noise, honestly. I know what that's like. Let's see. Where I left off is that, there's a character named Miura. Oh, you've been stuck on writer's block? That's so for real. I totally get it. A way that you can get through writer's block is you can sort of, when I was taking classes, what we did at the beginning of them was do a warm up. So you just find like a short writing prompt or whatever, and it can be vague or specific, whatever you want. But then you just write on it for 10 minutes, as long as you just keep going, don't stop. And what it does is basically it gets you thinking and gets you into the writing spirit, if that makes sense. It sort of makes your creative juices flow. Um, and so if you do that, like just work on some random prompt for 10 minutes or so, it'll get you into the mood for writing. And then you can go on to work on your project a bit. And if that doesn't work, something else that you can do is you can read a bit about the subject of whatever you're writing. Even if it's like a fantasy world you're making up, you can still like do research on like the types of trees that you want to put in like the forest, or the just like general tips for world building in general. And another thing you can do is just sort of hang out with other writers and discuss your ideas. Because even if you don't do it yourself, being around other people who are creating and working makes you feel more creative. Like, I don't know if there's any in your area, but like, you can look for local writing groups on like Facebook and Meetup and maybe Instagram. I don't know if you can find them on Instagram, but you can find local writing groups and meet up with them and just sort of work together with them for a bit. And they tend to be really good about, oh, no worries. Yeah, don't, I totally get it. Um, yeah, a good, like I said, there's a lot of writers groups on like Facebook and stuff that you could join, and you don't necessarily have to chat in them. People will just sort of say things and post things, but I get being shy. It's hard to introduce yourself to people. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I like meeting you. But yeah, um, I hope anything I said helps, and if not, you are free to hang around and I may just sort of talk out loud as I work on my own piece, if that's cool with you. Oh, good, I'm glad. Yeah, I just, I kind of noticed on Twitch, I was like, there's not a ton of people writing. Like, I think there were like 184 people live in the category the last time I checked. So, but I know it feels nice to write with people. It's like, even if you're working on a private project and you don't want to share it yet, it's good to just be around other people. All right. But yeah, let me know if I can help you out any at all. That's so real. Yeah. I don't know how popular this section is just because I don't know, it feels kind of niche. It's like, why would I want to watch someone write something that sounds so boring? Kinda. Like, I'd be interested in it, but I know it's not for everyone. um, but yeah, feel free to just hang around. I'm probably gonna stream for like 20-ish more minutes just because I have a work meeting that I have to go to around uh about an hour from now. But yep, I'm just gonna hang out and work on my thing. I've never been anywhere in Soyulu, let alone its capital, before today. Yeah, I do. Well, not for this account. I'd need to make one. But if you have one and you'd be comfortable sending it in the chat, maybe I could. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm very new to Twitch and I don't know how all this stuff works. But yeah, I could make a Discord account for this, and then I'm trying to stream every day, so maybe what I could do is I could make an account tonight and start a Discord server tomorrow, and then I could post the link for that in the chat tomorrow, because I'm trying to stream every day. And I'd love to talk with you more if you want to. Before today. Before today, you didn't know that something as simple. Thank you so much. Yeah, I probably won't get into there immediately just because I have to get some stuff done, but I will try to talk with you by the end of the night. Pinky promise. For today, you didn't know that something as simple as the way a ship rocks. The way... But yeah, it's nice to meet you. You are my very first chatter, so it feels special. Before today, you didn't know that something as simple as the way... something as simple as the way water... way a fishnet... Let's see. There's a way a fishnet sways in the water. It's anti-gravitational. Something before today, you didn't know that something as simple as the way a fishnet caught catches on the tips of seaweed. Before today, you didn't know that something as simple as the way a fishnet catches on the tips of seaweed. My phone keeps buzzing. Why? Who is texting me? My mom. Word hippo, huh? I will check that out. Thank you. Word hippo? Ooh, nice. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna bookmark this. I have so many bookmarks. What kind of writing do you like to do? If you don't mind me asking. Wolfweed? Before today, you didn't know that something as simple as the way a fishnet catches on kelp. Oh, I have another visitor! Hello! Nice to meet you! Miss Cosmic Bunny and I have been chatting a bit, and it's nice to meet you, Morgana Alice Graves. It's mostly like a romantic thriller, a little bit of everything. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Honestly, I need to get on reading more books. I read so much fan fiction. It's absurd. Oh, hell yeah. Way to go. Well, I'm just over here working on a sleep aid piece, I guess, about a fantasy world. I don't think I titled my stream before going live. I don't think this place has a title. Oh, well. Before today, you didn't know that something as simple as the way a fishnet catches, or the way kelp catches. Fishnets. Well, it's nice to meet you, Miss Morgana Alice Graves, if that's your pronouns. Sorry. I just sort of assumed. But you know, assuming makes an ass out of you and me. Holy shit, that's impressive. Good job on getting to 234 pages. I am at the beginning of page 2. It's a slow process, but it's happening, you know? Mix, I'm non-binary. Okay, my bad. They, them for you. Got it. I will do my best to remember. I use any pronouns. Miss Cosmic Bunny, what pronouns do you use? I assumed she, her, but I shouldn't have. Cool, cool. Alright. Before today, you didn't know that something as simple as the way kelp catches on fish nets could enrapture you? No. I don't think that's the word I'm looking for. Fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome. No, enrapture is the right word. Okay. I can technically type pretty fast, but I'm really picky with my words, so it takes me a little while to continue on with what I'm doing. Before today, you didn't know that something as simple as the way kelp catches. Oh, um, is the volume for the background music and my voice good enough? I don't want to be too loud or quiet or either or. So real. I wish I could word vomit. Something as simple as the way kelp catches on fishnets could enrapture you the way. Um, For today, you didn't know that something as simple as the way kelp catches on fishnets could enrapture you with the pull of. What? A well? No. Nice. 3-act structure is pretty cool. I thing I'm working on currently doesn't really have a plot so much as just, let's see what's here. But I think it'll be useful as a sleep aid once it's done. Because I know that sometimes I listen to videos a lot when I go to sleep, but sometimes when the video is too interesting or like there's a plot unfolding in it, I cannot go to bed. Never been anywhere in Soyulu, let alone its capital. Before today, you didn't know that something as simple as the way kelp catches on fishnets could enrapture you with the pull of, a whirlpool, maybe? Would enrapture you with the pull of a whirlpool. For today, you didn't know that something as simple as the way kelp catches on fishnets could enrapture you with the pull of a whirlpool. Yet here you are. Yet here you are. The foreign land on the horizon. Okay, let's see. So this is the stuff I've done earlier. Right now I am... Okay, so I'm gonna summarize what I've done, mainly out loud for myself, just to see what I've done so far and what I should do going forward. Because I have a general idea, but not, like, specifics planned out, which, like, I probably should have, but it's fine. Okay, I have a general description of the location in this first paragraph. I have a description of Captain Lo Yi. I've described the ship. Okay. My Instagram link isn't working? Oh, well, thank you. That's not surprising. It was being a pain when I tried to set it up. If it makes you feel any better, I don't think I actually posted anything on Instagram. I was just like, I should set up social media so that I can market myself, and I have done zero marketing. Oh, it worked for you? Did it? Well, I'm glad the other two were working. This was honestly kind of a struggle to all set up. Like, it took hours. Because I was like, I don't know how to do any of this. And, like, it wasn't too difficult to set up, it just took a long time. The foreign land on the horizon. What? What's wrong with this? Oh, it doesn't like the comma. Yeah. Yet here you are with a foreign land on the horizon. And water. The water beneath the ship quickly turning blue as the night sky. I guess I'll just have to remove my Instagram link when I'm done with the stream for now, and then maybe I can fix it later, assuming Instagram isn't like, you're banned for unknown reasons. Quickly deepening. Okay, what I'm doing next is I'm gonna write this down here so I don't forget it. Describe blue hole. Yeah. Let's see. The water beneath the ship quickly deepening into unseeable darkness. Describe blue hole. What is this? You ask. The dialect clumsy on your tongue. Dialect soft and clumsy on your tongue as you gesture to the pit you are sailing on the edges of. Oh, I'm so sorry, Morgana. Alice Graves. Can I just call you Morgana? I forgot to ask what kind of thing you like to write. Let's see. Fantasy. Okay. And then thriller romance. What kind of fantasy do you like? Do you like typical stuff like elves and forests and that kind of thing? Like unicorns or? Cool, glad. You ask, the dialect soft and clumsy on your tongue. But yeah, I'd love learning more about it if you're willing to share, of course. The dialect soft and clumsy on your tongue as you gesture to the pit you were sailing on the edges of. Ooh, exciting. Have you ever played Dark Souls? Or you ever play any video games in general, I guess? Because Dark Souls does a really good job at the. Oh, like The Witcher. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Is it like a Monster Hunter kind of story? Like the main character hunts monsters? Or is it a different vibe? Oh, hell yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Mine is a very different vibe. I'm intrigued. Do you have like a working summary for it? Or not yet? Understandable if you don't. The wrong kind of its. Surrounded by... See, You were prepared for this? Oh, I'm so excited. Tell me. Tell me. Ooh. Miss Cosmic Bunny, are you still here? Are you still alive? Have you left us? Oh, let's see. Daksha? Daisha? Sorry, I'm doing my best. Dasha. Okay, thank you. Dasha, a girl from a kingdom lost to time, is torn between two worlds, stuck in a battle of not knowing who she is and trying to climb her way out of poverty. The only thing that's helping her is the trail of destruction she leaves in her wake. Her entire life changes when she makes the discovery that she is to wed a prince whose only goal in life is to stamp out the fires of revolution and close all ties to the outside world, not knowing that a fire starter is within his own palace walls. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Is it kind of a dark romantasy, or is it focused more? Is there a romance aspect to it, or do you think, without spoiling it, I guess, like, are these two, are they more enemies to lovers vibes, or just enemies? Most of... Yeah, it sounds interesting. Is she like a... Ooh, does she have fire powers? That'd be sick as hell. I only say that because of the fire starter and put out the fires of a revolution, which I do like. I think that's like a really good description for like the way a revolution works. Because like it's not enough that you start it, you have to keep supplying it. You have to keep giving it fuel. You can't let it die out. That's a sick description. Sorry, that sounded really fucking stupid when I said it out loud, but I mean it sincerely. There is, but it is not with the prince that is mentioned. It is a lovers to enemies with the prince that is in the summary, but a soulmate trope with another character. Ooh, that's cool. Sorry, I'm asking you so many questions. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, oh shit. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, yeah, I'm the streamer. I'm being quiet. um, I unfortunately have to tie up stream and head out because I have to go to work. Boo. Um, but thank you so much for coming. I appreciated your company. I did a bit of research and the MC is actually a phoenix. I don't mind getting spoiler. Oh, that's sick. Are you gonna have her like die and come back to life? Cause that'd be really cool. Just in like a I think that'd really lean into your dark fantasy idea. I don't know if Miss Cosmic Bunny is here. Miss Cosmic Bunny may have left, but I'm going to have to say goodbye for now. Because, like I said, ooh, that's cool. Yeah, thank you so much for coming. Um, I don't know if I'm going to go live at the same time tomorrow, but I do intend to go live again tomorrow. I'm trying to stream daily, so But it was nice to meet you, Morgana. And it was nice to meet Miss Cosmic Bunny. I hope you both have wonderful days. According to the website that I got the music from, I have to attribute it in the video, so I'm gonna do that real fast. The music's by Eric Matias from www.soundimage.com. Yeah, thank you so much, and I will maybe see you tomorrow. Have a good one.